Okay.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Why you looking for the Toyota?
Camera.
Honda is good. You see.
No, Alan, let's focus. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
let's give me that
focus.
number.
We talk about later.
Oh, you wanna?
So-
I'm looking for you.
So when you install the
He's in
print,
training.
yeah,
You training?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right.
So when we install the print driver 5.6 in the morning, take a while, right? And we
Right.
back from lunch, and this is a stop at this. Basically, it's prompt you for the 32-bit print driver.
Okay, so we got to
Okay.
browse to it.
You browse here. This is 32-bit, right? Okay, and then hit OK.
And it's just, it grabs whichever one
Yeah.
is compatible.
Now, it takes a few seconds to install 32-bit, not like 64-bit take forever.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now you see you have two print driver. One says 64, one 32, right? And isolation says share. Now you need to change it to isolated. Right click,
Okay.
isolated. When you change this one follow to change to. So that's it. So the print driver is installed, right? Take maybe an hour or two. Okay. And all the other existing printers, they still use 5.4. Okay. Now, when we say we try to upgrade print driver for this printer queue, you right-click it, add advanced. You drop down list on the driver. You pick up this one and apply. Then it will be 64.6 driver.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the way we upgrade driver, and you have to do it one by one like this.
Okay.
Okay, so driver install first, and then print the queue one by one to point to the new driver. So that's one thing. Now every printers, basically you see the two tab ones jobs. If you have a lot of printing job, it will be here. And then the other is printer web page. So all the printers, they have a built-in web server. So it looks like this. Okay. Now you can.
Dude, you're wasted already.
So
Dude, you small, man. Don't get near Alicia. Yeah.
so this is second thing that
I can share with her.
second thing you need to do is that on the web page, digital sender is the one need to be used to set up LDAP setting.
Oh, Isaiah doesn't put that in? He has all the settings, though. He can put
Nope,
that in.
that's usually is our job.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one's not responding. Forget it. Okay, the way is that, let's say the print IP address. Okay, there's another way. 10.134.53, right?
Mhm.
Let's open the browser and put that print address there. See what's happened. 10.130.4053.
Hope so.
Okay. And when you put the IP address here, it points to this and say continue. Alright, that's the web page. Digital sender. Okay, come here, right? So here's the things you need to do. You need to set up the LDAP server. Use LDAP server. Check this. And then you can add. Before you have set it up, there's no right. You need to add. But because I already set it up, you can add it. See what's there.
Okay.
What's there is this: the LDAP server, which is a DC. Okay. You point to the local domain controller, San Francisco. This is a San Francisco domain controller port. 3268 is the port. You have to manually put there. And the server require authentication. You select simple. Okay. The third one, simple credential, and put the username, wgr-dom, wgadmin, admin password. You know that. And the path to search is this. You manually put there. So if you forget it, then you just come back to one of 4550 printers and then open this page. All the information is here, right? And use custom attribute. CN is the user ID, mail, and the facsimile telephone number. So that's the 3 field. Okay, and once you put those in and you say click OK, it will be saved. You can test to see if it's working. You can test it. See if LDAP can find my name. Okay, that's the way. See, my name is correctly translated, right? So that's the way the user send the scan, digital send the document, they put the name. That's the way. So this is things you have to do every time you add a 4550 printer. This is essential. You need to do this. Okay, forget this. Forget this. No. So we have Print5. Print5 is a server, 2003 server, running HP WebJet admin. Okay. The WebJet admin basically has the function to manage all the printer devices. Okay, we have, let's say, 528 printers firm-wide. Okay. And so, for example, yeah, there's a lot of things you need to dig into it to find out. So, you have this less 10100, you know that's a Texas office. Okay, this is a printer here. Now, let's say you use a JetAdmin, WebJetAdmin to configure the printer. You have all the options here. One of the options is firmware. Okay, see, currently it's patched, up to date. If it's not, then you need to patch it. Usually Azure will do it, but sometimes you can do it too. Configurations, all the information is here. And the discovery, you can discover the printers. If you have new printers, you can run the discover wizard IP range. So I already create those IP ranging for different remote office. Right, you can add more or edit, and then click next, it will begin to discover. Let's say discover, then start, and begin to scan those IP range for the print devices. It takes a while, so you can run it periodically. Firmware repository. So those are the firmware for different type printers we have.
Doesn't Isaiah have this JetAdmin server?
I set it up. He sometimes uses it for updated firmware.
He mostly manages this though, doesn't he? The JetAdmin stuff?
He uses it for firmware sometimes, okay? But there's a lot of firmware that's not updated. That may cause problem. Then you can do it. But
Okay.
that's another piece, okay? So manage printer from this tool. Okay. So after that, we leave it there running all the time. Let it discover printers. So that's the printer part. San Francisco, we add new drivers, and anytime you can up driver, you know that part, right? So that's the part is done. And the print spooler location is configured here. D drive spool folder, okay? That's something you can change. You can, by default, it's under C Windows, right? But you always want to separate it into different hard drive by spool.
Yes.
And those are the current printing jobs. So every time user print a job, they have two files created. Okay, it's SPR, SHD. You can see they have two files created. After it's printed out, those things will gone. And if they stay there, by any chance it's not cleaned up, you can manually clean it up. But when you manually delete those things, you need to stop the spooler service first, and then delete it and start service. That's actual stuff. For securities, by default it's fine. Everyone can print and make sure full control. On print queues, you can control the security too. Everyone print okay. Administrator control, like that. And if you want to add help desk, you can add help desk, for example.
So they can manage the print queues, delete
Yeah.
print jobs.
Let's say if you want help desk to have manage print this job,
I think they should have that, right?
manage document,
Yeah, they should.
No.
right?
Tony will do it.
Okay, so that's one way to do it.
Help desk can delete printers. Format.
Yeah, you can let them help desk manage print job, manage this printer, manage document.
I don't think they have enough, right?
So sometimes they can though. We've done that in the past, right?
So current by default they